This video was brought to you by Jorge Luis Arthur and Emiliano Salazar. Hope you enjoy. What is transport across the cell membrane? So, for transport through the cell membrane, it is needed the passive transport. The passive transport does not need energy to pass through the cell membrane, but also there is the active transport, and this happens when a protein goes from a low concentration to a high concentration. What is a hypotonic solution? So, a hypotonic solution is any solution that has a lower osmotic pressure than other solution. Also, each solution reacts accordingly by comparing their respective crowdedness to each other. What is a hypertonic solution? A hypertonic solution is one where the concentration of solutes is greater outside the cell than inside it. The hypotonic solution is all the contrary of the hypertonic solution, because a hypotonic solution is greater inside the cell. What are the characteristics of the cell membrane of animal cells? So, some characteristics that the cell membrane has are cholesterol, cytoskeleton filaments, proteins, internal membrane surface, lipids, and some more. But also, did you know the purpose of the cell membrane is to protect the cell from the outside? What molecules can pass freely across the cell membrane? So there are two types. The oxygen can pass easily through the cell membrane because it's a non-polar molecule and it's small. Also, carbon dioxide can pass but barely to diffuse out of a cell. The materials that were used to do this experiment were 2 eggs, 500 milliliters of acetic acid, one 1 liter bottle, a scale, 250 to 500 milliliters transparent bakers, 500 milliliters water, 500 milliliters of corn syrup, camera for photos or video, and a computer.
To start the project, I bought the materials. After putting the eggs in vinegar and leaving them for 3 days, I observed how their consistency and size changed. Then I changed the eggs, one to a bowl of water and another to a bowl with corn syrup. Then the eggs changed their size again, thanks to the law of osmosis. After spending the 5 days, the eggs had changed completely compared to the first day.
So these were the weights of the eggs. 55 and 60 was what the eggs weighed before doing the experiment. 77 and 99 was the weight after 3 days in vinegar. 48 and 89 was what weighed after the syrup and water. 57 and 80 was what weighed after exchanging them. What conclusions can you make based on your first observations? That the eggs took forms and consistencies that I had never seen in the eggs. I can conclude that it affects where the object is. What happens to a cell when placed in a hypotonic solution? It becomes larger by the conservation of water inside the outside cell. What happens to a cell when placed in a hypertonic solution? It becomes smaller for the same reason. The difference here is the concentration of the solute.
Tell me that you finally realize how much you need this. It's so clear when you touch me.